No victory lap, no humble pie video for today. This is the bye week, Felicia. So, what's up, everybody? Jamers58 Gilliam here, coming at you with a bye week Felicia video. I'm here to give my thoughts about my Atlanta Falcons. So, thus far in the season, so we're going to be focusing on the LA Chargers later on, but I'm just going to give my thoughts. Since we're sitting on the bye week, I want to talk about the defensive side of the ball because I am the fan of the defensive side of the ball. I've been stressing about this for quite some time, especially when our sitting head coach was a defensive backs coach. And the way that our defense has been sitting as of late does not sit well with me. We can blame Jimmy Lake all we want to, but the head coaches bring their philosophies and system in, and then the coordinators make the call. The head coach, in this case, our head coach, will make the improvements. We can talk about Jimmy Lake all day, but he's the guy with the clipboard. He makes the call. Raheem Morris has the headset and I said, go ahead, play that, use that. So hopefully during this bye week, they come together and put a new system in, put in some no predictable play calling where our defensive backs are playing 12 yards away from the line of scrimmage. This is why we are dead last in the league in sacks. The opposing quarterbacks are getting away, having a offensive player of the week type of performance because it's just too easy. Quick in or out smoke screens, quick slants, in and out routes, all of that. 5 yards in, 5 yards out. They're cooking. They're cooking our secondaries with that. I don't know if the media is not addressing it. When we take L's like that, I don't even care to look at the interviews. But if Terry Fontenot and Arthur Blank is not addressing that to them from the outside, hey, I'm noticing, hey, our defensive players are just letting the quarterback get what they want as far as passing the ball is concerned. Can you fix that? I've noticed that. What do you need from me? Do you want me to scout for some more defensive talent anymore? Do you want me to search for some trenches? What do you need me to do? Who do you need me to sign? Let's make it happen because you're looking quite silly out there, especially by you being a former defensive backs coach. You're a you're a former Super Bowl winning defensive coordinator, and this is your first year, and it's not looking very promising quite yet. Who do you need me to put on the practice squad? This is the type of stuff that I would be asking if I was a GM. If I was Terry Fontenot, like, I've noticed that this is happening. What do you need me to do? I'm very, very passionate about the defensive side of the ball. We need to get our sacks numbers up. I'm not concerned that we can force some turnovers, some interceptions here and there. If the opposing quarterback want to be so bullheaded to go deep on us constantly, and then, Jesse Bates can cook. But that's not happening right now. Opposing quarterbacks are getting their way. Now let's talk about the offense. I'm so sick and tired of these trade rumors that are happening. I've been hearing about trading Kyle Pitts. I've been hearing about this since our very first season without Matt Ryan. I've been hearing about this all the time. I've been hearing it on social media. I've been hearing on some of the Atlanta the sports media section of the news. I've been hearing it on social media again. Like, what's going on? Why do y'all want to trade away Kyle Pitts some more? He's not the unicorn that we thought he was. You know what? A lot of your significant others that's toxic towards you are not the unicorns that y'all think y'all have. Okay? Okay? For those 3 years, maybe 2 years, with Kyle Pitts not producing the way that he is, we had a one-track mind offensive coordinator as a head coach that think that Michael Pruitt is the guy to get more targets than Kyle Pitts. So you just go ahead and sit there and make that make sense. Okay? We get a switch up in coaching staff. Kyle Pitts is eating again. So, he's not really consistent like we want him to be, but we need to feed our running backs. So, I'm not too concerned about the offensive side of the ball. We can talk a whole lot about, is it Penix time? Should Kirk Cousins should sit? No. It's not that deep yet. It surely hasn't gotten that deep to the point where we need to bench Kirk Cousins for Michael Penix Jr. No. It's not that. We're not at that point right now. Because that's not really the main issue on why we're taking these L's. Okay? It starts with our head coach. It really does. So, if we're talking defense, I'm looking at both Raheem Morris and Coach Jimmy. All right? It's those two. I'm not worrying about Zach Robinson. I'm not worrying about Bijan Robinson. I'm not worrying about Tyler Algier. My main concern as far as the offensive side of the ball is our line. Are we going to keep Ryan Nizzle? Is he going to be part of the trading block? We need some competent backup offensive linemen just in case, our starters ain't there, My concern is about Drew Dolman. Is he going to stay healthy? Is he going to be healthy enough for the rest of the season? What? I'm thinking about that. Those are my concerns on this. It's the trenches. Is Jake Matthews is going to stop being the guilty party of a holding after we get a monster game? That's my concern. It's the offensive line. Is Matthew Bergeron is truly that guy? Is he that guy for us? That's my concern. Is he truly that guy for us? Right? That's my concern. Is Caleb McGarry healthy? That's my concern. Is there rumors floating around that we're gonna trade off one of our guys? Are we going to trade Caleb McGarry? Are we going to trade Chris Lindstrom? Those are my concerns. On the offensive side of the ball, it's the trenches. My hogs. All I care about, I don't care. I mean, I do care about them, but I'm not concerned about the skill guys. I don't care if you trade them. I still trust Terry Fontenot. If he wants to trade away some skill players, that's fine with me. But I only care about the trenches because without them, Kirk Cousins is getting sacked 4-5 times a game. Without our trenches, without the healthy of our trenches, Bijan Robinson is going to be averaging 2 yards a carry. That's not a good look at all. So And I'm not too concerned about special teams. Fans that saying that Young Wei Koo needs a fire up under his seat because he had one bad game. What? You think he's sitting too comfortable? No. He just had a bad day at the office. Have y'all noticed a week later, half the kickers was kicking it wide left? Young Wei Koo just had his day a week early. And then a week later, half the kickers around the league was kicking it wide left. Some of them doinked it. Bradley Pinion needs to be wearing an oxygen mask if our offense is constantly getting early 3-and-outs. So, that's special teams. That's all I got to say. So whoever's our return man with these new rules, Avery is good. Avery Williams good. He takes it to the 30 on his own and beyond. I like it. I like it a lot. Because of that, he's the reason why Kirk Cousins is not number 1 in passing yards, because the Falcons are getting good field position after the return team did their thing. So that's all I got to say about that. It's bye-week Felicia, and I'm not too concerned. I know for a fact, though, with our concerns, I know we're not going to finish the season 7-9 again. I think we can win more games. We just got to pull it together. Defense wins championships, okay? So that was my biggest concern. So, yeah, 58 out.